No,
I've been everywhere else, though. So.
I know.
All right, let's see.
Are feral dogs an issue in Hawaii?
Yes, they're a serious concern.
So that's what it is. That's what it is.
It's a feral dog?
All right, does this animal move in the video?
Unfortunately, not.
No, it's just a photo.
I asked the same question.
Play it again where it does the slow zoom here. Let's see if anything. So you think you think the people who think it's a big cat are being fooled by the angle.
Correct.
And think they're seeing a profile shot where actually it's looking away from camera.
That's what I think. I think that some stray dog that's a mess, like, complete mongrel hybrid of every known breed of dog, came out of the bushes, looked over its shoulder, picture was snapped, picture is fooling people into thinking it's a profile of a cat because of the face. What is it that because of the face that isn't a face in this picture?
See, when you look at it in the context of someone saying big cat and you see the musculature of the arms and the rib cage.
Yeah, you see a cat immediately.
Immediately.
I know.
So let's see what some of the story points are, because witnesses said it was a big cat. Now, we don't know how much that's really worth, but
large identified animal.
It's triggered a large search. They've got drones up. They're looking for it because they're like, is there a mountain lion here? What's going on? What's happening?
All of its animals at the zoo are accounted for.
Yeah, Honolulu Zoo confirmed that they haven't lost any animals. That said, if you're the Honolulu Zoo, you're not going to be like, yeah, it turns out our mountain lion did actually get out. Yeah, it's not something you're going to be advertising.
No,
yeah.
You just quickly buy a new one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, on Craigslist.
So your final determination is dog?
Yeah, I'm going feral dog.
Peter?
Interesting.
Better?
Well, yeah. I mean, now I can't unsee the difference in the angle of the head, so it's really hard for me to say that it even looks like a cat anymore.
Fucking jacked dog.
Well, I could be totally wrong. Like, it could be looking forward and the ears are back. That might be what.
Now that you say that, when I do see the cat version of it, it looks like it has a capybara's head.
It does. Hover over the eye with your cursor, that dot. Oh, that's not even what I thought was the eye. The black thing above it, I was thinking.
Yeah, that was the mouth he was hovering over.
See, this is the problem with cell phone photos at 1,000 yards.
Final call for me is it's a mountain lion's body with a dick's head.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I go mountain lion's body with a capybara's head.
It's one of those things we've been talking about where people are getting their at-home CRISPR kits. This is what they made.
Which are huge in Hawaii. Kyle, Google it. I'm just kidding.
Here they come, yo. Here they come.
You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. You can Venmo this, or you can Venmo that. I think you Venmo this, yo.
Get the Venmo debit card and get up to 15% cash back.
Atera is the IT painkiller. Remote monitoring and management, remote access, help desk and ticketing, smart automations, patching, software deployment, scripting.
I say we bet on whether or not he's actually unconscious.
Wait, what? This wasn't on the note. What am I supposed to do now? When I woke up, there was a note lying on the ground next to me. It said, keep pretending you're out cold. Hide this note in your mouth. All I had to do was stay down until the clock ran out.
All right, I'll bet 20 hours that he really is out cold.
Okay, I got it. That's the play then. I'll just keep acting like I'm unconscious.
The question is, how do you propose we go about confirming this?
Oh, it's simple, really. I figured I would just push him off the edge.
That's the worst idea I've ever heard!
If he really is unconscious, he'll fall to his death, and that's the end of it.
Are you insane? His match hasn't been decided yet. There's no way I can accept those terms.
Don't worry. If he falls and kicks the bucket, we'll forfeit the match, giving you a grand total of 2 wins.
Very well, then.
What was that? Come on! Don't be ridiculous! We're talking about my life here!
Guess I'll let go then.
Whoa, hold on! Don't let go! I'm awake! Wait!
Good morning.
I'm going back to prison where it's safe!
Ma'am, you know why I pulled you over?
Well, I have an educated guess, but go ahead. You're the one with the badge. You tell me. I bet this is your favorite part. Go ahead.
You were going 90 in a 50 zone.
Jesus.
Not bad.
You have a full car here. That speed and accident could lead to injuries or even fatalities.
Well, I have at one time or another wanted to kill each of my passengers.
Ma'am, are you talking back to me?
Yep. I am most definitely sassing you.
I could give you a ticket for disorderly conduct.
Well, officer, I'm fairly disordered. Could you write me one, too?
I apologize, officer.
I'm wondering, were you born being passive-aggressive, or did that just come with the reflective sunglasses?
Oh, boy.
No, were you the one who got beaten up at school, or were you the bully? No, really, I'm curious.
This is for the speeding.
Do you have any mercy in the ring?
Today, every business needs a website. Unless this is what your business looks like.
Tell me again who the next leader is gonna be.
Did you come to kill me?
No. I thought of something you'll hate even more than that. You're too full of yourself.
For the arm.
2 little boxes. Which one holds the finished product? Someone so obsessed with erasing quirks shouldn't have one of their own. Don't you agree? If we don't cut that off, your whole body will turn to dust. Just like that, you're helpless. Now you don't even have a thumb to suck on. You're doomed to watch from the sidelines as your dream falls apart. Tell me again who the next leader.
Yeah, 25.
Unfortunately,
I didn't think clean.
Theon. You're a good man. Thank you. Theon. You're a good man. Thank you.
ahorita lo voy a. Oh. ¿Qué file, mi mamá?
Sí, la foto donde está cortado el
Oh.
First shot, what, ground kilo? No. Fuck no. Skill-based damage or something fucking else, brother. You get fucking reported for that faggot fucking shit. That shit's always fucking retarded.
in mind.
Bro, I hate this fucking. Yeah, it's so fucking ignorant, bro.
Hey man, sometimes white privilege can get you into trouble. This dude is sightseeing in Japan. He sees the area as king in front of him. The people he was with like, oh, you gotta get off your horse and you gotta bow. He says, look at my skin color, stupid, watch out. Oh, and did I mention the king had armed bodyguards? They start going through them. The samurai start looking over. The king said, don't look at me, y'all handle it. The samurai looked at him and said, he looked at them and said, they snatched that boy off his horse. He said, oh, his boys take off. He said, oh, it's really grimy in these streets. They said, we told your ass. And well, they put that boy on a t-shirt. White people got hot, especially the British, since the dude was British. The British government was like, hell no. The people was like, nah, let's go to war. The British government was like, war? They just started trading with it. Y'all want to go to war? They said, y'all scared? British government's like, nah. So they went to the Japanese emperor. They're like, okay, just give us a 30-year salary and we'll keep him quiet. Japanese shogun's like, what you mean? They're like, bro, you unalived the dude. He didn't know the rules. They said he knew the rules. Americans come through here all the time and they bow. They look at the Americans. They're like, hey man, sometimes white privilege can get you into trouble. This dude is sightseeing in Japan. He sees the area as king in front of him.
I'm not washing my hands of what happened in the past.
You killed a million people in Iraq.
That is a separate...
You killed a million people in Iraq. It's incredible that you have the brass neck to be sitting here now urging another Iraq war.
We should have never been in Iraq. We have destabilized the Middle East. I want to tell you, they lied. They said there were weapons of mass...
I don't know which nation's army sent you, but by virtue of setting foot in here, you've earned a painful demise.
Your Highness. I don't even find the need to strain my eyes to see its presence. It's a rare, and it's piquing my appetite. That's it. The flavor I seek. Yes, I can feel it. This is it! It's surging through my body!
Oh! And he doesn't miss a single fucking shot, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Motherfucking Spick is hitting shit that's not even fucking there. This game needs to figure the fuck out. Servers are fucking ass. You a faggot fucking Spick too, bitch. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Faggot little fuckers, bro. Like fucking goddamn.
In the Alien and Prometheus universe, the engineers don't exactly hate humanity. They created us, but later decided we were a mistake. They saw us as reckless, violent, and unworthy of the gift of life they gave. So instead of guiding us, they planned to wipe us out using their ultimate bioweapon, the xenomorph. It's a classic tale of creators turning on their creation, like gods disappointed in their own work. Some believe the engineers feared what humanity could become, a species capable of destruction on a cosmic scale. In their eyes, erasing us wasn't hate, it was control, or maybe mercy. In the Alien and Prometheus universe,
And a lot of people don't know that just about 50,000 years ago, Neanderthals had basically an empire over all of Europe and
For hundreds of thousands of years.
For hundreds of thousands of years. And then suddenly they're defeated by frail, weak, hairless humans out of caves. And it's attributed to, we figured out a bow and arrow. You know, we could harass from a distance, projectile weapons. And that's how we defeated this vast empire of Neanderthals who were not stupid.
Bigger brains than ours.
They had art, culture, music. They trained in warfare. They had organized warfare. I mean, can you imagine staring down the barrel of a division of organized Neanderthals coming at you?
Essentially super athletes.
Yes.
With chimpanzee-like strength.
Right. And speed.
Yeah.
And intelligence. And we came out of the caves and defeated them. Okay.
And eyes so large that they think their eyes might have been able to see nocturnally.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's an interesting point that you brought up about Neanderthals is, and a lot of people don't know that just about 50,000.
Most people have no idea.
In Prometheus, David wakes up an engineer and asks a single question, only to have his neck violently snapped by the engineer. So why did the engineer react so aggressively? The engineers were an advanced civilization whose ability to reproduce had failed. They attempted to create a godlike being called the Deacon using black goo, but this experiment ended in disaster, leading to their near extinction. As a result, the engineers went into a state of suspended animation, waiting for a chance to start over. Dr. Wayland created David in hopes of achieving immortality and sent David to awaken the engineers to ask about the secret of eternal life. This move angered the engineers. The engineers saw humans as their creations. Wayland's attempt to pursue immortality, a power the engineers believed was not meant for humans, was seen as disrespectful and arrogant. To the engineers, David was an unnatural, synthetic life that shouldn't exist, despite his high intelligence and ability to communicate. The engineers feared that David, as an artificial being, might threaten their race or the cosmic order. In Prometheus, David wakes up an engineer and asks a single question, only to have his neck...
What was that?
I don't know. Did we schedule a fire drill?
Victor, we don't know how you survived over there, but we're still analyzing the data. It appears that the environment's fused with your body, but we're working with the government now. We're going to send more expeditions to the other side, but first you need to tell us everything you know about that place.
You want to know how I survived? That place kept me alive, gave me strength, power.
What kind of power?
The kind men like you must never possess. You couldn't resist coming back. It's not enough to ruin your world. Now you want to ruin mine. If this world must die, so that mine may live, so be it.
Victor, we don't know how.
What year is it? 2095, after your Jesus Christ.
I was supposed to be let out in 2096. I've gained a year, but I've lost a leg. Fuck.
Forget the old one. Here's a new one.
This thing? Where's it done?
Without me, you won't be able to move. And from now on, you won't be able to do much of anything without me.
I hope I'm dreaming this. Please, God, let this be a nightmare.
I suggest you believe in me, Coppola.
What year is it?
2095.
I've had this email. Male prison guard came on to me and preyed on me. He tried to get...
Trying to comprehend how big the blue whale actually is breaks my brain. By mass, this is not just the largest creature on Earth today. This is the largest creature that has ever existed on Earth. That includes the dinosaurs. These things could get up to almost 100 feet long and 400,000 pounds. That's why people don't go to the ocean. On land, we don't have animals that are almost 500,000 pounds. Like, their tongue weighs as much as an elephant. Their heart weighs as much as a car. Their veins are so big that a human can swim through them. They can eat 250,000 calories in one bite. I want to see one so bad.
Time to go for a cruise. I'm on this cruise. Season, brother, I swear to God. Where'd that fag go? You're a faggot. Fuck you, Spick. I wasn't even gonna fucking do shit, bro. You're fucking over here just camping in a fucking cell. Bro, I hope your mom gets cancer and then you get taken away by ice. Despacito. are your bullets connecting before you shoot your fucking gun? What? No. That's complete fucking shit.